Hey, it's Marshall from Going Gear, and we are out here in the Red Rock Canyon area east of Las Vegas for a special edition of our flashlight videos. We're out here in Vegas for the SHOT Show, and I wanted to come out here and just give you an idea of how our lights do in some different environments. So we're out here in the desert area, and I've got the Olight SR91 here, and we're going to be showing you some of our other big lights, show you how they do in this kind of environment. So we've got an area out here. You can see that area that I'm shining on right now. Probably about 50 feet out there, about 200 yards out to that ridge that's out there, and there's a mountain back there. You can see those reflectors. It's about 400 yards out there. And you can see SR91, no problem with any of that. Let's zoom in on a little bit. Someone was nice enough to put reflectors out there so we can actually light those up. Whole lot of light coming out of this guy, and this is on the higher brightness. We'll cycle through the two different ones just so you can see. Still a lot of light coming out of the lower one, but that is the higher one. Zoom in on that again. You can see you can make out the details out there pretty well, even though it's really, really far away. Alright, let's try out some other lights. Here's the SR91's big brother, the SR90. Let's try that one out. There you can see even more light coming out of this one. Larger head, larger reflector, same LED, same battery pack, but that larger head and larger reflector gives a little bit better throw. You can see at the distances, lights up things even better and brighter. Decent amount of spill. I can see everything in front of me, probably a good 1,500 feet from just the spill alone. Then obviously anything you shine it on is lit up really, really well. Let's try the two of them side by side, see how they do side by side. Alright, that is the SR91 on the left, SR90 on the right. So you can see a little bit of an increased output in the SR90. Better throw, but of course it is larger and heavier. Still both incredibly bright lights. Can really get out there at good distances. Alright, let's try some more lights. Next up in our desert comparison, we have the Olight M3X. This is the new version of the M31 with the XML LED. So let's try that one out. You see, still a lot of light coming out of that guy. Pretty decent throw still. Zoom in on that. See the hillside is still lit up pretty well. Obviously those reflectors, 400 or 500 yards. Lit up just fine. Good spill on this one too. Here we have the Thrunite catapult with the XML LED. Let's try this one out. You can see really solid throw on that one too. We'll do a side by side of it and the M3X here in just a second, since people would like to compare those two using the same LED and everything. Zoom in on that a little bit better. Really nice throw on this one. Light up some areas at some different distances. Alright, let's try them out side by side. Alright, M3X on the left, catapult on the right. Let's try them out. See, both pretty good in terms of throw and overall brightness and everything. Actually pretty comparable. Alright, let's try out some other lights. Here we have the JetBeam RRT3. This is the black one. Just a quick note, this has the orange peel reflector instead of the smooth, so keep that in mind. The smooth version is going to give you better throw than this one. You can see still pretty good throw on that, still lighting up the hillside. I can make out the details out there. Obviously it's lighting up the reflectors and still lighting up the hillside pretty well. Of course, everything around it, everything in front of it lit up really well. Here is the JetBeam M2S with the SST50 LED. Whole lot of light coming out of this guy, same as usual. Zoom in on that a little bit. You can see better. Obviously lighting up the reflector, still lighting up the hillside pretty well. And then nice spill. Nice throw on that guy. Alright, let's try some more. Here's the Fenix TK35 with that XML LED. Show you the different brightnesses real quick. And I'll zoom in on that. You can see more of a flood on this one as compared to some of the other lights we looked at. But the nice thing about this guy is it's lighting up a whole lot at once. So the hotspot on this is really nice and big. So you're lighting up a really wide area, which is definitely a different application than the Catapult or the M3X that we looked at earlier. But still good throw on this. Not anything to scoff at by any means. 4.7's S12. That's the high. That's the low. Go back to the high again. You see not a ton of throw on this one, but it's not really meant to be a thrower. It has that big LED and relatively small reflector. But as you can see, it's lighting up pretty much everything in front of me. Really large hotspot. And still, you can see the reflectors are lighting up back there. So it's at least putting some light out to the 400-yard mark. Still a pretty impressive light, especially for its size. And just a single battery on that guy. Whole lot of light coming out of this. We'll take a look at this in further depth in another video. Last up in this spot, we have the Olight SR50. Let's try it out. There you can see, this is one of my favorites. Nice compact light, feels good in the hand. And you can see a ton of throw on this one. It's lighting up that hill 300-400 yards away. Of course, shorter distances it does just fine with as well. Good spill on it. Everything probably 50-100 feet in front of me is lit up really well. I can see all the details. Zoom in on that just so you can see how it lights up shorter distances a little bit better. That ridge out there is about 150-200 yards. Alright, so that's some of our big and bright lights out here west of Las Vegas. If you like any of them, the ones that are actually already available, you can get them from us at goinggear.com. All of these will eventually be available from us. If you like the videos, be sure to subscribe. And if you have any questions, let us know in the comments or at goinggear.com. And thanks for watching.